Whoa, it's the illusion reporting from somewhere in Spaceship Earth. I'm officially in Los Angeles today, dude. La Cienega and Pico Boulevard. Going to do an interview for some show called The Fallen State. No idea. I never ask questions. I just show up, see where it leads me. It's led me down to here, down in town. I'll tell you what, I haven't driven around in town for a year and a half. I think the last time I went to town was for the riots. Nah, I went downtown a couple times, but I go through the valley that way. This is the first time I've been into like this part of town. Freeways are easy to use nowadays, that's for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, look at this, dude, a perfect thing to hang my phone on. It's not gonna work. Thought I had like an impromptu tripod. I don't know, man. It's a trip, dude. It's all a trip. Like, what is going on? What isn't going on? What am I really experiencing? I don't know anymore, man. Like, I'm here. I'm fully present. I'm fully capable of absorbing all sorts of new information and this reality I live in. I mean, it seems pretty like regular out here right now. I mean, it's just a busy intersection. It's all very bizarre. Oh, look, there's some pretty, like, the invasion. Oh, that must have started already. 10:22. Predictive programming. I don't know. Information here. Look, dude, the art of belonging. Trip on her hands. When I see that, I trip on the hands. Something out of scale with the hands. I wonder if that's accurate. Sports. I suppose there's still people paying attention to that. The moon's up there. That's kind of cool. I don't know, man. Everyone's just, I don't really know what to make of it anymore. It's hard to say what is going on. What is going on? What is going on here? It's bizarre. I suppose nothing's going on. Something's going on. That's the official sound of city town. I mean, when I sit here, right, when I just sit here and look at this, it's not very inspirational. The more and more I don't get who lives in these grids. There's zero interest in this for me out here. And not even on a token level. Like, there's absolutely nothing these grids contain anymore that slightly interests me. So, man, it's like that thing. I guess it's that whole, you know, with the, some of us are vibrating into a new reality, and many want to stay in this and that's fine. I think they should. I absolutely, I do need to send something off in the post office. It's funny, these are all over. The last thing is the old phones, dude. Yeah, let's get that color corrected right there. Deep Thoughts from Pico Boulevard. I don't really have any. It's just sort of looking at, you know what I feel? My initial, it's like an old pair of socks, right? I look at this and I feel like it's like an old pair of socks. They're you know they're worn out. They probably should be thrown away. Yet they just got just a little bit of life left in them. Just enough. They don't have holes in them. There's just a little bit of life left in it. So you keep them in your drawer. And they just keep staying there, right? And they can live like that for years in your drawers. Just these socks that you're not going to wear, but they're still socks, so you don't want to throw them away. And yet, but if you wore them like 2 more times, they would just be done. So you don't, but you don't, because you don't want to, because you know they're lame and you have better socks. So you just keep them in your drawer. That's sort of what I feel like about like this city and these urban grids, is like, they're just an old pair of socks we're keeping in the drawer for some reason, when it's like, they're over. They don't serve a purpose anymore. They don't do anything. I used to be into the whole like theory of like reefs, right? That cities were like reefs, and like how fish and reefs are like these like islands of like life out in the middle of the ocean, which is essentially just kind of barren. But where reefs are, there's life, right? And it's been argued that cities could be viewed as reefs, and like cities cause this like life to occur around them. And I think these are like bleached, dying reefs. I think that it's time to break free from it. I mean, I guess if everybody broke free from it at the same time, it would be bad. So it's good that all these people are going about their business. You know, this guy's over here pressing clothes at the dry cleaner. This gal's waiting for the boss. It's very blasé. It's just dirty. That's what I do notice. Like, having been in town, is it's just dirty. I mean, look at it. It's just trash everywhere. Like, this is the dream. This is what people do. They just litter and just walk past it and just like deal with it. It's just aesthetically, it's not very pleasing. It's like, I wonder what the flag, the thing I wonder is like, what's that flag at half-mast for over there? Did something happen? I don't know, man. I don't know. Weird. I have no feeling about it one way or the other. Kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. I could care less. I don't like. I really like. I think once upon a time in my life, I would have definitely viewed this in an energetically negative light, like that. The city. I don't view it in any way. They say that spiritually speaking, like, when stuff doesn't have any pull on you one way or the other, that's like when it's ready to leave your existence. I've always tripped that I like am part of the Los Angeles thing. What a weird city to be part of. It's just such a, I mean, I suppose it's weird to be part of any city, dude. They all have their weird thing. But LA's got such a, it's LA, right? It's just such a weird connotation. And yet here I stand in it. Maybe I'm excited. It's time to leave. It's funny how you can get anchored into like a node. Like a node on the spaceship. And like, you just kind of revolve in and out and in and out and around it and back and forth and in it. And like, I have no emotion right now about it. It's very interesting. I generally have a feeling one way or the other about stuff. I have zero emotion one way or the other. I don't view it as bad. I don't view it as good. I don't dislike it. I don't like it. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I really, it's kind of rad, dude. Like, it's sort of an exciting feeling. Because I know that feeling is like the healing of time. Like, that's some sort of like healing. Like, very much so. So, I don't know. I think I got to go in and do this show. So I'm right here at the front door. And I'm on time, said to be prompt. I am prompt because that's what I do. So anyway, this is the illusion. I would imagine this is maybe the last, if not one of the last, somewhere in there at the end of videos ever from the Los Angeles Metro grid. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. All right, use the name tags, links down below. Get a t-shirt, right? Get a t-shirt, yo. Be kind to each other, basically. Let me just update this video. Did the interview. So I roll in there, it was with Jesse Lee Peterson, dude. Go figure. It was rad. We had a great time, man. But I'll tell you, like, one of the things that I do on this YouTube thing is I never do any research. I got an email, said you want to show up. I showed up, I walk in. I'm like, whose show is this? They're like, Jesse Lee Peterson. I was like, this is classic randomness, dude. So we had a great time. Gonna be on his show. So look for it. That was super interesting. Super interesting. Good times. Yeah. Ha! It's funny how it works.